I mean, I remember when I met Devin, she actually volunteered to be part of a consent panel for freshman orientation. And she said that she was interested in making consent cool. And she wasn't part of Speak at that time, and she just jumped up on stage with other students and was just really frank and honest and authentic about talking about why consent is necessary. And so I met her afterwards, and I think she said, "Hi, I'm Devin, and I'm a cheerleader. But actually my other love is lacrosse. So I'm really, really busy, but what can I do?" And so she started to show up sporadically to meetings. And the way that she led was often through athletics, by getting the women's lacrosse team involved, getting the cheerleading team involved in the Green Dot game. The women's lacrosse team showed up to a 6-hour Green Dot retreat, which I think they played on Saturday and the retreat was on Sunday. And so it was just a really awesome commitment of their time. And Devin was right there, full of energy. The team was competitive and energetic, and she led the way. Just such great energy for these issues on campus.
I nominated Devin Baker for the Character Award because I think she truly exemplifies what it means to be not only a fantastic center student athlete, but also she embodies what it means to be a center student in general. She's an impactful member of our entire community. I think that's further emphasized by all of her efforts on and off campus, just being of public service.
I think Devin's a really good recipient for the Character Award because she's so passionate about everything she does. That obviously includes on the field. Her and I both play low defense together, so I can always kind of look to her for like an energy boost on the field, but especially for her interests off the field, things that aren't necessarily part of the center curriculum that she goes above and beyond to deliver on these things that she's passionate about. For example, she organized the first ever Women's March in Danville earlier this year, had a huge turnout, and that was all on her shoulders, where she had to coordinate with the city of Danville, make sure we had the right to use the sidewalks, all this stuff that she kind of had to jump through all these hoops to make this dream of hers happen.
Devin is essentially just a really awesome student in the sense that when there's lots to do, you always hear, "Yes, I can do that." She will pick up flyers and hang them up all over campus. Or she'll send an email from Mexico to say, "Hey, you know what I was thinking? We should train every member of the women's lacrosse team in Green Dot. Oh, by the way, let's do a fundraiser too." And so she's always sort of, "And let's do this." She just has such high energy, and she's one of the first students to really be passionate about Green Dot. She did the Green Dot game for lacrosse. She was instrumental in also having the cheerleaders participate in Green Dot for basketball, and then the cheerleading team became the next set of like 100% Green Dot trained students.
I think a lot of staff and faculty would agree with me. I mean, she's a really impactful person in every single piece of what she works on and does here in our campus community.
When she has a passion for something, she just goes for it. And it's the same with cheerleading. She had a really big heart for it and put in a lot of work, especially when times where they relied a lot, I think, on their student body for leadership, and she really stepped up and filled those roles for that organization as well.
She's so passionate about women's rights and prevention of sexual violence. And you can tell by the way she interacts with students that she cares about them and she cares about making our community as strong as it can be.
I have said, how do you have time for this? Because she also volunteers her time with Grace Cafe, which is a great initiative here in the community. And, she very simply and humbly responded with a smile on her face and said, "I make time." And I think that's a really powerful just mindset to have as a student athlete here at Center. I mean, the academic rigor alone is a lot. And for her to be a dual sport athlete and a successful student, and to just honestly, genuinely say that she makes time for other people is also why she's just the perfect recipient for this award.
Hey Deb, congrats on winning this award. I'm so happy for you and so proud of you, and I'm really excited.
Devin, I just want to thank you for your energy and working with Speak this year, and I really just can't wait to see all the wonderful things you do in the future for women's rights.
Devin, I want to personally thank you from the bottom of my heart for just showing me so much kindness and warmth in my first year here. But I hope that this award just gives you reassurance that everything you're doing for your community and being an advocate for every person, regardless of race, religion, affiliation, sexual orientation, gender, I just hope that you take this award and just continue to do the work that you're doing and continue to be a light for this world.